Today's guest. You may know her, you may not, but you're gonna know her today. She puts the cat in Purnicus and the Purnicus in Kat. That's right. Give a warm welcome for KATPURNICUS! Yes, there she is, folks. Come on.
Wow.
Let me see those potchies in the chat. Except if you're lurkers, just lurk away. But come on, it's KATPURNICUS, folks. There she is. Look at that. Isn't that a cute model? Look at that. Nice
Hello.
color scheme. Oh, thank you, Crumpet Love, for the follow.
B.
Yep, there she is, folks. KATPURNICUS, welcome to the show. Ah, Crumpet Love is a fan. Excellent. Daily Danny, yes, hype. Haha. Oh, Kat knows Danny. Oh wait, yeah, I think you mentioned Danny. Is that the same Danny?
Yeah, I did mention Danny.
Yeah.
That's the one I always kill in Phasmophobia.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Danny. Welcome, Astrid's Garden. Yes, this is a cat. So, how you doing, Kat?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good myself. Thanks for asking, Kat. Thank you. So,
Good.
let's just get right into the questioning. The grilling, the deadly questions.
Questioning. Oh man.
Yes.
What did I commit this time?
We're going to start with the most horrible question and very invasive, intrusive question of all. What do you like to eat? What's your favorite food? Or a dislike?
Most carbs. I really like pizza. Pizza's probably my fave. I really like pizza. Or mac and cheese. One of the two. Those are like my go-tos.
Okay, so like the cheesy variety of stuff.
Yes. Anything with bread and cheese. That's all me. It has to be gluten-free though because I'm gluten intolerant, but still. Bread and cheese, but like gluten-free bread and cheese.
There's gluten-free pizza crust?
Yes, Domino's. They have it. It's really good.
That.
Yeah. Domino's is bomb. Non-spawn, but like recommend. Mac and cheese pizza sounds good.
That does sound good.
That's really good.
Astrid's Garden. Can I just call you Garden or Astrid? What can I call you? It's hard to say Astrid's Garden.
I call them Astrid.
Astrid. Okay, can I call you Astrid too? Alright, now I know there's a stream delay, so I just said that. I put that out there now. So what's a food you like can't stand? Like it's just like bleh.
Oh, tomato.
Wait. You like pizza but not tomatoes?
Okay, it's so weird. I don't like normal tomatoes and I really hate ketchup. But
wow. Okay.
Pasta sauce or pizza sauce is fine. I'm very odd in that way. I don't like mushrooms either. They're just dirt sponges in my opinion. Of course.
Alright, Astrid, she, they. Got it. Thank you, Astrid. Mushrooms, I see. No, don't worry. I have my own weird food taste as well. I mean, believe it or not, I don't like regular peanut butter.
Egad.
I know that's a crazy one. Turley Tuff says, good on you for hating ketchup. Turley Tuff's one of the regulars.
Freaking
Welcome,
hate.
Turley.
During my debut, one of my dislikes was tomatoes. It's become like a meme for me to hate tomatoes. I just hate it. I hate it.
I can see how that can even turn to stage fright, because the classic, right, is throwing tomatoes at people who put on a bad show. So
My God, I would get terrified.
And when gripping their tomatoes, we know Kat's going to be here today, so we got him ready.
Oh no.
And but then it's like, that's why Kat doesn't show up on stage and give you the chance. She thinks ahead of time.
There you go. There we go.
So guys, so tomatoes and pizza, mac and cheese, especially cheese with gluten-free bread, that's the stuff for KATPURNICUS.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Delicious.
That's so cool. I had no idea what Domino's. That's some good info. I learn something every day with a new guest. It's lovely.
Yeah. A lot of pizza places have gluten-free crust options, but I just like Domino's because, I don't know, it's trash and I'm trash and it works. You know, we have this communication going, me and Domino.
Trash in arms, kind of communication.
It's made to be in my body. I want to eat it. So good.
Well, Astrid says chicken of woods mushrooms are really good. You can make them into fries. Chicken of woods mushrooms. I haven't heard of that.
Why not just have potato fries? I don't understand. Like, potatoes are great. Why not just have fries? Astrid? What's wrong with you? No kidding, you're fine. But also, no.
You're good, Astrid, but no.
But no. Mushrooms, disgraceful.
Well, I'm part disgraceful because actually I like mushrooms.
All right, it's nice talking to you. I
Yep,
will.
okay. All right. All right. Later, folks. Give it up for our guest, KATPURNICUS.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Later, everybody. It was really good. Okay, so we just gotta go right here. So who are we gonna raid? You guys know anyone who's good to raid? You folks wanna? Okay, no, she's back. We're just fucking around.
Oh man.
Okay. So aside from the mightiness of the foods, there's a lot of mushroom lovers in the chat. Shh, be quiet, be quiet.
Guys, come on.
Folks, Kat's
I dare you.
Kat's the guest. We can talk about mushrooms behind the scenes, okay? We can talk about mushrooms. We can get high on mushrooms, but while we're here, Kat, we're gonna talk about cheese and gluten-free stuff.
Cheese, lots of cheese.
Yeah. So for the sake of my guest, just lie about mushrooms. Tell them they're awful.
Yeah.
Mushrooms remind you of mushroom clouds, so that's real awful shit.
They're awful, right?
Yeah.
They're terrible, right?
Charlie Tuff doesn't like raw onions. Gotcha. So anyway, so you've been at this for a while. VTubing can be hard, gets the best of us all. So since you've been doing this probably longer than any of my guests, I think, what keeps you going? What keeps you in the game? What keeps it fun and exciting?
I guess just having the right sort of mindset when it comes to it, right? I do this for fun, 100%. Like, I do this to hang out with people and meet new people and just kind of have fun with it. You know what I mean? I think having the right mindset when going into this sort of thing is so important. It's like, I don't know. I feel like if you have the right mindset, it's not going to be fun. But like going into it, just going in for fun is good. And that's what I've been doing since the very beginning. So I think that's really important.
Well, folks, there you have it. The time will tell. Do it for fun. That gets longevity. I mean, we got living, talking, VTubing, purple proof right here.
Yes. Most importantly, purple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most importantly, and by the way, I love your color scheme. Sometimes too much of the same color can be overwhelming, but you've distributed them very evenly, very nicely, and so they pop and they don't clash. So. Yeah.
Shout out to Tiny Ratlet, the one that drew my model. Amazing human being. Just a friend of mine. Also streams on Twitch. They're super, super awesome.
Oh, cool.
And also, I just am obsessed with purple. So.
Yeah. Well, the obsession carried into. Very nice. It didn't, sometimes obsession can look ugly. It looks very lovely, so it's very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, Astrid. You don't have to put on makeup or pants to VTube. That's very true.
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too old-fashioned because I'm always fully dressed when I VTube. I know
wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I know my avatar doesn't look like...
I'm never fully dressed. That's that might have been one of the main reasons that I switched from like face cam streaming to VTubing. Just like I don't want to wear pants anymore.
Yeah. That's right. You did start.
I never wear makeup, but I don't want to wear pants anymore.
Who needs pants when you've got an ass?
Exactly. And I don't have legs anyway, so it's like it's canon. It's canon.
Yeah. So it's simple.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, less work the better. You can just hop on and stream.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. Do it for fun. I mean, that is why I'm doing it. I'll probably be doing this for a very long time. It's been just an absolute blast. And so coming in with the right attitude. You heard it straight from Kat herself, and it's good advice. It really is.
Yeah, very important.
So if this is not too intrusive. Why the name KATPURNICUS?
There's a story behind that one. All right. So, when I first started streaming, I actually had a different username, which had my my previous last name in it because I wasn't married. Was I married? No, I was married, but I made that username like forever ago, and I had like everything under that username.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, I don't really want like part of my last name in my username, and I don't really like it, but I want to keep the Kat because Kat's just my name.
Right.
Like my name's Kat IRL, and I wanted to keep the Kat, so I did some brainstorming with a buddy of mine, It's Eggs Benedict, on Twitch, but he was
Oh,
just a
Ace
friend.
Benedict. Yeah, I think I know that
Yeah,
individual. Yeah.
yeah. We've known each other for like 10 years,
Oh wow,
and we both
nice.
kind of yeah. He started streaming about a week after I started, and he's very good with like the I don't know the sort of branding, naming, theme type of stuff. And I'm not
Ah,
so
I
good at
see.
that. So we had this brainstorming session.
Don't sweat it, folks.
Brainstorming session. That is a hard phrase to say. Brainstorming session.
Brainstorming session. Oh,
Um,
one sec, Kat, just real quick. Thank you, Astrid, for the follow. Just had to do a quick shout
yeah.
out. I continue. So, a
Let's
brainstorming
go.
session.
Session, yes. And basically, we were trying to come up with names that have cat in it, like KAT. So
Mm-hmm.
we were thinking like, oh, maybe like catastrophe or catatonic, or we just thought a bunch of random ones. And then he brought up KATPURNICUS, like the astronomer, which is perfect because I
Oh,
actually have a bachelor's degree in astronomy,
there
and
you
I'm just like,
go.
oh shit, that's perfect. And then I came up with a PUR instead of POR to be like, oh, purr like a cat. Oh,
Yes.
and so thus I became KATPURNICUS, which a lot of people don't know how to pronounce when they first see it, but
Oh,
it's fine. And I love the name. I think it's perfect just
yeah.
because I love astronomy and I base sort of everything. I mean, the theme of my stream was already like space cat themed, so it was just gonna it fit in perfectly, really. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Awesome. Hey, Case, welcome. Who says more sciencey VTubers, the better?
I agree.
What was I gonna say? So no, that's really awesome. So there's the story, folks, behind KATPURNICUS. Hoorah, hoorah! And I'm surprised people
Yeah.
had a hard time pronouncing that. I mean, maybe because of the P, like, I always knew it was KATPURNICUS. It looked pretty easy to pronounce. It's just a lot of
Yeah.
unique letters so clumped together, maybe, is what it is.
Yeah, it's a bit long, and sometimes people think the C is pronounced S, so they're like Catpernicus, or like they'll kind of stumble on it. But I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
just call me Cat, like
Yeah,
it's
cat.
fine. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to have the name starting with Cat, so people would just call me Cat, because that's my name.
Very
It's
clever.
perfect.
So that's very
Yeah.
cool. Yes. Actually, Case, I know you say all the science types you found so far are also cats. But isn't
Huh.
Luna? Luna's not a cat. Is she? Is she really a cat? Case is a regular viewer on Luna, another one of my guests previously. She's real
Got
cool.
you, got you.
So her lore is that she's an alien from outer space who got stranded in the woods. So
Hmm. Yeah. I have
oh,
really
I see.
weird lore that I've only recently sort of figured out.
Lore, you just figured out.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense unless it doesn't make any sense unless people watch my streams, they'll that's the only way they'll understand. But basically, there's a crab involved, and there's
The crab. That's right. I saw the crab suit. I thought that was just like cosplaying. I didn't know that was part of the lore.
of lore. It wasn't originally part of lore, but I made Crab Pernicus part of my lore.
Crab Pernicus. Uh,
Yeah,
does anybody know about it? Can you share some with us that lore?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Basically, the gist is I'm an astronomer cat. Basically a cat astronomer, if you will. And one day, while traveling to a distant planet, I got bitten by a radioactive crab and now share two personalities. One cat pernicus, one crab pernicus.
So, wait. So what's Crab Pernicus like?
Crab pernicus is basically Crab pernicus is a primal god. A
Oh,
crab primal god. Also possibly a cult leader.
that's what Crumpet Love says. Crab Pernicus is our cult leader.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's the weirdest thing because it all started because someone in chat made me a hat for like a hat asset because I wear a lot of funny hats on stream,
Mm-hmm.
and they made it a crab with moving eyes. And one time I was like, what if I put this so that the eyes are on top of my eyes? And then I also wear the hat on my head, and then all of a sudden I just started talking in this weird voice, and people were like, "Oh my God, we all bow down to KATPURNICUS," and I started a cult accidentally.
Well, it wasn't you.
Now
It
it's
was
part of my lore.
it was that other personality that came out of you. It's KATPURNICUS's fault. It was her plan all along.
Maybe.
KATPURNICUS is your cult leader. Yes, our Lord and
Yes.
Savior, KATPURNICUS, says Danny.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
according to this, Crumpet says Danny sent the hat? Oh no, Danny says
No,
no.
Danny didn't. It was my friend Blue. They made the hat. They made a bunch of hats, and that was one of them. And it has created this monstrosity.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, there you have
Yep.
it, folks. There's a cult leader in our midst. I had no idea. I don't usually bring cult leaders on the show, but you know, I
Hey,
think
hey, that's KATPURNICUS. KATPURNICUS is just a simple cat girl.
there you go. But honestly, Cat, I think we can make an exception. In your case, we'll make an exception. Crab and Cat
Oh, thank you.
exceptions. So,
Oh, appreciate it. I'm
Yeah.
sure KATPURNICUS would be very happy to hear.
thank you, KATPURNICUS. Thank you. I bow down to thee. My knees can only bend so much, but there you go. Yeah, there you go.
It's okay, I don't have knees.
Shh, Cat, I put you low enough so they don't know that.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
right.
Maintain the mystique.
Oh,
They
it's a
don't.
secret.
Yeah, it's just- you will all forget this, or KATPURNICUS will bring down her wrath.
It's
Cats-
like the Men in Black wand thing that makes everyone forget.
Yes. Oh, I love that thing. Beep.
Yeah. Yep, you all forget.
Days, months, years. That was on the back, I believe. Always, always pointed forward, as what Kay said.
Yeah,
And that's what,
Yup.
Classic 1997, Men in Black.
yeah, so good.
Yeah.
We stand.
So that's the history and story of KATPURNICUS, as well as the name of KATPURNICUS, which is very cool, by the way. Nice brainstorming session. That was very nice. I love that session.
Session, yeah.
It's stuck in me now. It's so cute, so funny, so impromptu. I love it.
Question.
Astrid asks, is it like a Hulk thing when you go crab mode? And good job, Danny. You forgot. Yes.
Kind of, sorta. Basically, whenever chat requests the presence of KATPURNICUS, then KATPURNICUS goes and gets them. So.
There you have it, folks. Okay. Oh, here's a nice one. A game that you've always wanted to play but never got around to. It could be years or months or days. Can you name just one that you're looking the most forward to playing that you've never gotten around to playing to?
So many. Like, I could just open my Steam library and it'll be like, there's so many.
Well, off the top of your head.
Gosh. Okay, off the top of my head, a game that I really wanted to play but never did. There have been games that I've kind of started but wanted to play more of, like played like 5 minutes of.
Mhm.
I think that'll count.
Yeah.
Persona 5. I played like 2 minutes, like 2 minutes of it. I still haven't played more, and I want to so bad.
That's a big game. It's like one of the longest RPGs out there. So
It's a long game, but I really, really want to play it, and it was so good. But like, I barely I touched it for like 5 minutes. I pre-ordered it to get the Steelbook copy, and then I just never played it. And I really, really do want to play it now. I want to re-buy it on PC because I feel like I'll play it. I don't really play my console games anymore, so if I buy it on Steam, maybe I'll actually play it. Who knows?
well, they have it, both, folks. Persona 5. I hear good things about that. The B and I, the B is my brother. He's called just the B, and the B stands for best because he's the best brother in the world. And
Aw.
yeah, I love my brother.
I hate my brother. No, kidding. My brothers are great.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
we usually play games together. Like one will play and the other will watch, and we have Persona 5 as well. We got the Royal, but we haven't.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to go and get the Royal one on Steam. I hear it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't have that on PS4.
Wow. Just need to be.
Hey guys, don't tell Izzy I said that, okay? I love Izzy, okay? Stop it. I was just kidding. He was a pain in the ass growing up, but we love each other now.
There you go. It was, what's the word? It was belated love.
Yeah, belated love.
There you go. It was on its
Sitting in the
way.
clip now! Grumpy, no! Oh, man.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, according to Astrid, all you need to do is just to be in bed rest, so you have like 9 days to get through at least a fourth of it.
Holy
Yes,
shit.
Persona 5 is a huge motherfucking game. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't played it yet, but I know it's big.
I'll get to it. I want to play it. I will.
Awesome. So there you have it, folks. Persona 5. You may look forward to that in the future. At least Kat's personal take on it and whatnot. Assuming she can ever get it onto Steam. The Royal, specifically.
Eventually. One day. One day.
Let's see here. Okay, let's wrap up with one more question, and then we can go right into the surprise today, folks. We're going to be playing a Pokemon game after this question, so get psyched for that. So the last one is usually a very fun one. Is I asked my guests is since becoming a VTuber, or VTuber specifically, what's been the hardest and easiest thing you discovered? Surprisingly.
Okay, surprisingly. Hardest and easiest. Let me think.
Yep.
I think the easiest, I thought would be difficult was setting up the VTuber and like the face tracking and assets and stuff. It's actually so easy, and I can't really speak for all people. Like I don't know how hard like 3D VTubing is. Like I used to do 3D VTubing, but the 2D VTubing is so easy. They like VTube Studio makes things so easy, and I really thought that it would be like I would have to take a lot of time to try and figure out how to do it, and it took no time at all. It really was quite easy. So that was good. I was happy for that. I think the hardest thing, the surprisingly hardest thing was kind of figuring out what to do because I've converted from being a facecam streamer to a VTuber. It was hard figuring out what I wanted to show and what I didn't want to show, and like deleting the stuff I didn't want to show, and then making new accounts for like everything. Like that was really difficult. And I didn't at first, when I was going to be a VTuber, I was like, oh, I'm just going to keep everything, it's not a big deal. But then when I became a VTuber, I was just like, I really want to just go like head first and get rid of all like face cam stuff and all of that. But there was still a lot of memories in there, so it was like it was hard. It was hard deciding what to keep and what not to. I basically decided to make a new YouTube, make a new TikTok, and then I also just kept my old clips, which
good.
I might end up just downloading and deleting, but I'm not sure. Either way, I want to keep them because like even the YouTube channel, like I kept it because there's a lot of good memories on there, and I don't want to get rid of them, but also I don't know, I don't really want to show my face and I want to hide stuff, but it's a really hard like decision to make, figuring out exactly the transition, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Figuring out what you want to show, what you don't want to show.
Yeah. No,
I wish that I had kind of started as a VTuber, because then I wouldn't even have to think of that stuff, but
sure.
I also don't regret it because, I gave me a lot of, experience with Twitch before I became a VTuber, which helps a lot.
Yeah, certainly.
So,
past experiences. And no, totally. Oh, that makes sense. It's like starting over again. It can be difficult. And I'm glad to hear that you kept the videos, though, just for yourself, privating them. And whatnot.
The memory.
Yeah, do it for the memories.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you have it, folks. Oh, yeah, thanks for sharing that with us. That is pretty tricky. And those are some actually unique answers to that question, so I'm very glad those are the answers that you gave.
Yeah. No problem.
Astrid says, I watched the clip of your story about transitioning to full-time Twitch, and I really liked it. The clip, specifically. Gotcha.
I think that was face cam one. Yeah, that's the stuff. A lot of the face cam stuff on Twitch I've kept. I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding, I'm still in that I'm not really sure what I'm doing period, but yeah. I appreciate you, Astrid.
Alright, folks. I said we're getting to a Pokemon game, and that's what we're doing right now. So, give it up for Kat. She was awesome right here, but now it's time to see her flex her Pokemon knowledge in the next segment.